friendship. Yan, welcome to Maria.Divina vlog live screening. Yan, with my fiancé. Say hi to my subscriber and my followers, love.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing? Um, yeah, thank you for watching us again. And yeah, we're doing this again. And thank you for the people who watched our last video. Thank you. I don't know, but a lot of people love Brazen. And thank you for watching Brazen. I'm sorry, but that movie was awful. That movie was garbage. I know, don't. Yeah, but but if you want to watch it, go ahead. All movies are subjective. So, so if you like it, if you want to watch that movie, go ahead and watch Brazen. But, yeah, but I was just giving my honest opinion, which was I didn't think it was, Brazen was a very good movie. Yeah, so basically, we are only going to give you our honest opinion. We're going to tell you what we think of our shows and movies. So it's up to you. If you want to watch the shows and movie, go watch the show and movie, and you should enjoy. If you love it, that's great. So so all
Yan.
movies are subjective. So yeah. But go ahead,
Yeah,
go
mga
ahead, baby.
friendship. Yan, today content. Yan, we are going to do the Archive 81 review. Yan.
Mhm.
We watch it last night, love, right?
Watch it actually Sunday, baby. This is no. We started watching on Friday, and then later on we finished it. I believe on Sunday. We finished it on
Yeah,
Sunday.
we finished. It's how many
Yeah,
episode that one, love? It's one,
yeah,
two.
yeah. So basically, it's 1 to 8. Yeah, so it's 8 episodes, and Archive, is based on a podcast, show. I believe there's 3 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. The 3 season of it, and yeah, and I believe the one of the executive producer is James Wan. You know, just Wan. Yeah, so so he's known as producing very good content for DC and like horror producer. So yeah, so we're just gonna review. We're gonna review the movie. We're gonna tell you. Yeah, so basically, we're gonna split it up into you know, we're gonna do the non-spoiler review, and then we're gonna do the spoiler review, and then we're gonna tell you what we think, what we expect, or what we hope, for season 2. So,
Yeah, mga
right,
friendship, this one we are going to do today. It's the full review of
yes,
Archive 81. Yan, with
right.
my fiancé. Because we finish watch the 8th episode.
Mhm.
Yan, we start to watch Friday. Then we skip one day and we finish
Yeah, because
last
internet
Sunday.
issues. Yes, exactly. Because of
Yeah,
internet issues, so
sorry.
we
Yeah,
couldn't
I'm
finish
always
it. Yeah, yeah, we couldn't finish it early. Yeah, but we're done watching it, and now we're going to start with the okay. But before we start with the with the non-spoiler review, let's just take a look at like the show. Let's try to let's just take a look at the trailer of the show.
so
Um,
this first start, we are going to show it to you the nine spoiler
yeah. So,
review.
so this yeah, this is Dan. Dan pretty much had he started the show. He was given made. Yeah, so basically that's the story of Archive, and Archive will go more into deep detail. All right, so baby, so like, what do you think of Archive? Yeah,
For
so like this
me,
is a
it's
non-spoiler. Yeah.
yeah, for me this one it's great movie. It's great show,
Hmm.
and if you start to watch it, you will not even feel bored. Because the story from the start, it's like there is a suspense.
Hmm.
Like Dan. Yeah, the main character, it's Dan. Yeah, and Melody. And
Yeah,
best friend of Dan, it's Mark.
Mark, yes. Yeah, Mark is
And
kind of
we
fun. Yeah,
have,
Mark is hilarious. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And also, Melody best friend, it's Annabelle. I think
Oh, Annabelle.
she's
Yep,
in the one of the main character also in
yep,
the Archive 81 story.
yep.
And Samuel, and the father Paruso, right? The father's name, it's the one in the church. The priest, it's Father Paruso, right?
Oh, yeah, Perusa, yeah, yeah. But the Perusa will often, yes, yes. But we'll talk more into details. Yeah. So anyway, so that's the the preview, the trailer for the show Archive.
For
Um,
me, I think this one it will be blast as well. This movie, because it's good show.
okay. All right. So
So
yeah, let's talk more about Okay, so Virgil. So basically, Dan Turner. Okay, so Dan Turner got a case of cassette tapes. Cassette tapes that
yeah,
the melody made. I believe it's 1994, right? Because the
yeah,
melody was, yeah,
1994.
in the past. 1994. So melody, moved into the Virgil, apartment, and she was doing, she's
Bizer,
looking for her
yeah,
mom. Yes,
Bizel,
yeah, Virgil. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because it's Virgil in the apartment. Yeah, so basically,
yeah.
she's looking for her mom. She's looking for her mom, but yeah, but she
La
was going.
Bizer apartment, right?
Virgil, yeah, yeah,
Bizer, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Virgil. Yeah, exactly, Virgil. Apartments and stuff like that. And okay, yeah, so, yeah. So basically, basically, she was always recording, interview with the people in the apartment. And then something happened mysteriously, which we're gonna go into details later on. There was a fire, and then it was presumed that Melody died. But Melody, when she died, she left a bunch of cassette tapes. A bunch of
Yeah,
cassette
but
tapes that
this cassette tape,
yeah,
it's burned. So
right,
Dan,
yep,
I
but
think that
yep,
David,
Dan
the one
Turner,
who,
Don Turner, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Dan Toner and I think David, the one, brother of Samuel,
Yeah,
give
exactly,
Dan
for
task
Samuel.
to
Yep, to
restore all
restore
the cassette tape,
to
yeah,
restore all these
from the
cassette
burn,
tapes.
yeah,
Exactly.
to the new one, and to
Yep.
play it, because his brother, it's
Samuel.
yeah,
Yep.
no, his brother, Samuel brother, it's curious how Samuel disappeared,
Yes, exactly.
and
That's exactly
Melody.
one. Yes, yes. So, yeah. So yeah. So basically, Virgil, Samuel's brother, is like a billionaire. A billionaire. So so basically, he hired Dan. He hired Dan, and then he moved him to the secluded place, and then he gave him, the cassette tapes, and then, I believe he promised, to pay her, to pay him over 100,000,
It's
a hundred
bunches
thousand
of
dollars,
money. Yeah, yeah,
right,
yeah. To
right, a
isolate
hundred thousand,
herself
right,
in the
into the
beezer.
home. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like to isolate himself, and then for him to restore all the tapes and to tell him like what happened. So basically, that's what the story is Dan trying to restore these tapes, and then every time he's watching it, and then so yeah. But you see, the more he watches the tapes, the more, I think he's having like vision, or maybe like he is, opening the door to the other world. But we'll go more into detail, like later. But I personally love this. I personally love this show because it wasn't because me, you know, usually I don't like scary movies. I don't
Yeah.
like movies that make you want to jump and that boo and yeah, yeah, I don't really like, I really don't like, shows like that. So, but yeah, but like Archive 80, the one is not like a jump scare type of show. It's a very psychological, it's a very it's a very thoughtful show. Um, I think like the writing is amazing. The surprise, the surprises are good. There's a really good surprises. There's a very good twist and turns. um, yeah, it will have you sitting on your seat because you're like, oh my God. Yeah, so basically you want more. You want more of the show. So, I mean, me personally, I give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's an amazing show. I think everyone should watch it, and I hope that Netflix, do a second season because I really think that this show is amazing. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I believe too there is a second season. And me too, if I will gonna rate it 1 to 10, I'll rate I will gonna rate the show like for me it's 10. It's
Hmm,
perfect because
perfect.
even I
Oh, okay.
have work other day, I stay up to finish this show
She did. She
because
did. Yeah.
I cannot even stop watching it the one episode when it's finished because there is interested situation happen to the to the next episode, like
Hmm.
you cannot stop yourself to watch it.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes. 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 Exactly. Yeah. 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 I gave it an 8 out of 10 and all that stuff like that because I mean it was great. It really was a great show. Yeah. But Yeah. But Yeah. But I don't think I'll give it a 10. And yeah. Yeah. But I felt like it should have gone longer. Yeah. But yeah. But like the character development. The character development of the show is amazing. The character development is amazing. Okay. All right. So that's okay. Okay. So baby, you want to talk more about the non-spoiler, or do you want to get now into the spoiler?
And also we want to
Okay.
inform them it's 1994, okay?
19. Yes.
And
Melody.
then it's
Melody was in
working for,
94.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 20 years back, 20 to 25 years back
25.
that,
25. Yeah, because
yeah,
Dan is in
25
our
years
time.
back.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Dan is in 2021 or 2022. I'm not sure. Yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so basically from 94 to present day, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anyone don't I think anyone who played that
Mhm.
cassette, it's
Yeah.
like they are
You'll go
having,
crazy. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, yeah, they are imagine, they don't know if it's real
Right,
or they
right.
just
Mhm. Yeah, they end up dead.
hallucination.
Yeah, exactly. They end up dead. They end up, they end up dead, I believe. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, so that's our non-spoiler, non-spoiler of the show. Yeah, it's phenomenal. The character is amazing. The story, the writing is amazing. The direction of the movie, the directing is amazing. All that stuff like that. I think it's something that you should definitely see. You should definitely watch. All right, love. All right, let's talk about now the spoilers. So let's get into deep into the story. Okay, so yeah, so tell me what you think. Yeah. So basically, let's talk more into the spoiler territory. Yeah, yeah. For me. Okay. So now going forward, where we're gonna be dealing with the non-spoiler. All right, so I love the fact of how it was all connected. You know what I mean? Yeah, because it was all connected because, like, for example, Don Turner, we realized that, okay, that he is more connected to this case than ever. We realized that his father, Steve, Steven, right? Is it Steve?
Yeah, Steve.
Mhm. His father, Steve, was Melody's psychologist in '94. Okay, and and also that Dan actually met her for just, you know, yeah, for just a brief moment when he was walking upstairs in his room. They met. Yeah, but I love the fact that it was all connected, and then we realized like Virgil is connected to his brother Samuel, you know, and yeah. So basically, I just love how everything connects,
No,
even yeah, yeah.
because Samuel brother,
Hmm.
they already did the search to Dan Turner,
Hmm.
and they
Exactly.
know from
Yep.
the start Dan Turner it's the son of
Yes.
of Steve.
Yeah, exactly. Yep,
And
exactly.
because Steve is the psychologist doctor of
Mhm.
Melody Pengrass.
Right, right. Okay, so let's talk about so like the so like really the story deals with cult. It deals with like witchcraft and like the circle. So really it started with like a movie called like the Circle. All right, the guy that created the Circle heard about this cult in the 1920s. Yeah, remember? Yeah, so basically it was a cult like in 1920s, and so anyway, he made this movie called The Circle. But The Circle, no one really, like the tapes went missing. They went missing, and then like people wanted to know how. Yeah, so
They
basically
destroy it
they
every
destroyed.
evidence,
Right, right,
and they
right,
are killing the people who involved in that circle,
right,
because
right.
they don't like to find out about the
Mhm.
cult, right?
Exactly. They want to find out, yeah. So basically, the people who are, well, okay. Let's start from the beginning. Okay, like Melody. What's her name? Yeah. So basically, Melody Pen. What is it?
Pandras.
Pender. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So basically, her and okay. So basically, um she okay her and her mom they are witches in they are like a whole line of witches, okay, but yeah, but her family rich, witches, but then they use all of their power to to seal off this demon, to seal off this demon in in another world, okay. So in 1924, whatever it was, yeah. So basically, every like every 70 years there's a comet. The comet, will come, will pass by Earth. Okay, okay. During that time, this witchcraft,
Witchcraft.
yeah, this cult tries to open the door to try to release this
It's
creature
the
out.
Bose family. Bose
Right.
family.
The bogus, yeah, exactly, family of witches that are going to help to like prevent to prevent this demon from coming into our world, okay. So basically, that's basically 1920. I forgot what was the woman's name. Yeah, but like she wanted to have kids. She wanted to have kids, but she feels that if she brings this demon out of the other world, you know he will give her what she wanted, because she wanted to have kids, but she couldn't have kids. So that's what that's her motivation to open the door. Okay. However,
But
however,
before they open the door, they must
mhm,
sacrifice.
yes, exactly. They must have a sacrifice, and they must use the blood of a bug. Yeah. What?
No,
Melody's
the
family
it's
line.
slave. Should be slave.
Right.
Slave, and the slave that
Mhm,
who
mhm.
working with them,
Right.
that innocent,
Right.
they
That they
need
can
to,
put the body like a host. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, a body like a horse. Yeah, but they also need to kill. Remember, they need to have the blood of a, remember, like melodies.
Baldum.
Yeah, exactly. Bald them, to open the door and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so in 1920s, they were managed to open the door. Okay, it was interesting. Yeah, yeah, they opened the door, but instead of letting the creature out, the creature, took that woman, with her, inside his world. Yeah. So then fast forward to 1994, where we have Melody. Melody is like looking
Her
for her
mother.
mother. Mhm. Right, looking for a mother, because her mother, came to this, apartment and all that stuff. Yeah, so
Yeah,
basically,
living in the Besser.
right, living the vessel and stuff. Yeah, so basically, Melody was doing a video documentary of the people there. You
Yeah,
know,
to find her mother.
to find her mother. Right, right, yeah, right. But then right. But then she stumbled onto this cult, this cult and all that stuff like that. This cult, Samuel. Samuel also is trying to bring this demon again into our world you know, because it was like 70 years, you know, um, you know, time for him to do this again. All right. Yeah, but Samuel is interested in power and wealth and all that stuff like that. And he feels like if he does that, he will gain, all this stuff. Um, yeah. And then so basically Samuel tricked Jess. Yeah. So basically she
Mm-hmm.
tricked the little kid. Jess. Yes, I believe her name is Jess, right?
Yeah, just
Yep.
the
Jess.
little girl.
Yep. Exactly. The little girl Jess to
Jess are the
become.
one who help Melody to meet all
Mhm.
the people
Yep.
living in the Besser,
Yep. Yep. For him to meet. Yeah. Exactly. For her to meet
to
all.
introduce to her and to have
Right.
the interview for her project.
Mhm. Yep, exactly, exactly, exactly. Exactly. Because like Samuel wanted to use Jess to become like the spiritual body, where this creature from another world could possess her.
To
Yeah, but
sacrifice, to
sacrifice, exactly,
sacrifice
to
and kill
sacrifice her.
Jess
Hmm.
because the Baldu no Kalego, yeah,
Correct. Yep,
the
yep.
god that
You
they are
remember that? Yeah.
calling, it's
Uh-huh.
Kalego, yeah, the
Correct.
one
Yep.
whose demons they need to sacrifice the innocent, you
Hmm.
know, who who give service to them. I just find out by myself,
Yeah.
like Jess, because Jess is the one who helping in the Besser for all the people who are living there. What they need, only Jess are the one who going for market, for the newspaper, right?
Right, right, right. Okay, yes, yes, exactly. Yeah, and then, like for example, one of the stuff is that when you're doing the sacrifice, like there is a mole-like substance that can cause you to hallucinate. Yeah, so remember like the mole that was in the, you know, in the wall of the building. Yeah, so basically it causes people to hallucinate. It causes people to, you know, see things that are not there and all that stuff like that. And so basically Samuel had, someone had Jess go and dig up this mole and all that stuff. This mole was affecting her and affecting,
Yeah, exactly.
causing her to
But
have seizures and all that stuff. Yeah.
exactly. While are done watching what Melody Pendra's she filmed when she's alive, she's still alive. When she's in the other world, you know. Done watching it and she saw everything was real. You know
Yeah.
what it's happening in the tape. It's happening in real. Like he's there in the
Yeah.
in the
Yeah. Well, hang on. Let's get there. Okay. So, let's talk about how what happened to Melody. Yeah. Yeah, let's finish Melody's story first, and then we can get to
okay.
Dan. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. So Dan Turner. What happened? Yeah. So like Dan, you know, well, I'm sorry. Yeah. So like Melody found out about the cult and found out what
Yeah,
was going
exactly.
on, and Melody is trying to like stop. You know, Melody is trying to stop it from happening, and he's trying to save Jess. Yeah, so Melody spent the whole time trying to save this little girl, Jess, and then Melody brought in Steve, Dan's dad, to try to help, stop them. But unfortunately, Melody was captured. Melody was captured, and then so basically was captured, and then they use her blood. They use her blood. Like to open the door. You know, to open the door to the other world. All right. So to open the door to the other world. So like Melody and Samuel went in. they went into the other world, and then there was, yeah. So basically, there was a fire, a fire in the building, and then Jess actually, you know, record what happened to Melody at the end, and then Jess then went and he took the tapes, and he gave it to to what's Melody's friend again?
Annabelle.
Annabelle, yes, yes, and gave the tips to Annabelle, yes, and that's the end of Melody's story, yes.
Yeah, but we go now next to
Dan, yes,
to Melody Pendra's best friend.
yes, okay, yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead. Yeah, you go ahead.
Annabelle.
You go ahead. You tell
No,
me.
no,
You tell
you
me.
can share, love. You can
No, no,
you
no,
can
no.
talk
You
about.
go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, so like yeah, so like Annabelle, I guess was given a tea, of this mold. Okay, yeah, so basically she hallucinated the I forget
One of the
oh
neighbor, Cassandra, the old lady.
Cassandra, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, so basically Annabelle, okay, yeah, so basically she remembers the first lady in 1924, and then she started painting. Yeah, so basically, Annabelle got became crazy because she was also infected by the mold. Yeah, so basically Annabelle could paint, could draw everything that happened, um, you know, you know, could draw the lady from 1924. And yeah, but Annabelle went crazy. Yeah, so she went crazy, and then and then she was put in a mental institution, and that's where yeah,
Everyone who used the mold, it's become crazy. You know how
yeah,
soon
it affects them.
they
Yes,
are imagining something in real.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Okay. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. So is there anything else you want to talk? Yeah. So yeah. So basically, Melody and Samuel, in the end went into the world of Caligos.
The other word.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they went there, and then yeah, so basically there was a big
They
fire.
went there for the past, you know.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Okay, so now let's talk about Dan Turner. Okay, Dan. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You start with Dan.
Yeah, Dan Turner. He's the one who restoring the all tapes that
Mhm.
Melody Pendra's film when she stay in the Besser, and the apartment that she want to make the project to find her mother. And Virgil, it's the brother of Samuel.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
Virgil,
Virgil
it's
is a
in.
billionaire. Yep, he became
Yeah, it's
wealthy.
the billionaire,
Yeah.
and he's in the present. So, so he select Don Turner. It's because the father of Dan, Steve, it's connected to Melody
Hmm.
Pendras.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And
So while
okay.
Dan restoring this tape, it's like what it's happening in the tape, it's real, because also it's like melody, it's showing like a ghost. I don't know, it's a ghost. It's coming her spirit to in front of
Of Dan.
Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Dan
then
can
he
communicate
don't.
with her. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then he don't know where he isolate her himself. That one, it's the vessel. You
Right.
know the
Exactly.
vessel.
The
You know
vessel. Yeah.
he don't know anything about that, but that place, it's the old vessel, and all the spirit is still there.
Mhm.
So I think brother of Samuel, Virgil, he did not inform Dan about that. He just informed him to restore all the tapes.
Mhm. Concept. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So Dan, does that, and then so basically he restores one tape, he watch it, he restore another. Yeah. So yeah. So basically he learned about this whole call, and he learned that melody is stuck there. Okay. He learned that melody is stuck there, and then so basically then so basically he found out about like Melody's friend. What's Melody's friend again? uh,
Annabelle.
Annabelle. Okay, and then Annabelle gave Dan the rest of Melody's tape. Okay, that Jess gave to her. Okay, and then he watched it and he saw that Melody was stuck in the other world. Okay,
Yeah, Melody it's still alive, but
Melody
she's
is
in
still
the
alive.
other world. Yeah,
Yep,
and
yep.
Samuel.
Melody and Samuel are still in the other world. So so he brought the new tapes to Virgil, try to talk Virgil into, opening the portal so that way he can maybe not only save Melody, but also save his brother Samuel. But Virgil doesn't want to save Samuel. It's like, no, I'm good. Okay, yeah, but yeah, but Dan Turner and his friend Mark, you know, was there to knock out Virgil. And then, yeah, but later on, we realized that Dan's security, woman that was looking after him and all that stuff like that in the house was actually Melody's mother. And it was actually Melody's
Exactly.
mother. And I did not, yeah, yeah, yeah. So like later on, I said, oh, later on, I called it, and I called it and said, okay, she is Melody's, mother. But you know, yeah, but I figured it out at the end, at the very end. I didn't figure it out like right away. But yeah, so that's why I love this show because everyone was connected to
Connected.
the story. Was connected to the story somehow, some way, and so it all worked out very well. And then um, yeah, so basically, Melody's mom was actually looking for her as well. So, with Melody's mom's
No,
help, yeah.
that's why her mother, Melupendra's mother, left her into the church because
Mhm.
her mother don't want her to involve to the witchcraft,
Right,
because
exactly. He
her
wanted to
mother
protect her.
is a baldum.
Yeah, about them. Yeah,
It's part of
exactly.
the cult also, but they are against to Kaledo.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
Kaledo it's a demons.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So, so her mom, used her blood and she opens the other world. Okay. And then Dan went in and then Dan was taken to a church where Melody was at because Melody, was there, like waiting for her mom in the other world for 25 years, but she didn't know it was that long. But yeah, but with Dan's help, but Dan's,
Yeah, exactly.
Melody was able to get out, but unfortunately, Dan, remained. And then Dan actually went back in the past. I think Dan went back in 1994.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think this one is have another episode that
Mhm.
I don't know how
Another
Dan
season.
will get out from the other world.
Okay, so that's our spoiler review of
Oh, not yet because
our
Mark,
oh yeah, his friend.
Mark the one who helped a lot Dan to
Yeah.
found out everything,
Right,
you
exactly.
know?
His friend Mark was pretty a good friend. Yeah, yeah. His friend
Yeah.
Mark, I think his parents are very wealthy, well off, and he was able, and he's a good friend of Dan, and he watched over Dan, and he made sure, um, you know, you know, he's the one that did all the investigation for Dan. He's the one that, yeah. Yeah. So he was a very good friend to him. He was a very good. All right, so is there anything else you wanted to talk about the spoiler review before we talk about what we think will happen in the next season?
Mm, I and also Samuel,
Mhm.
right? He changing his name.
That's true. Yeah.
So yeah, when Father Paruso died, Melody found out that Samuel, he's a bad person. He's
Mhm.
the leader in the cult.
Right.
That's
Right.
why Melody it's become crazy about the Besser because about Samuel,
Mhm.
because Samuel is changing name.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. And then and then we believe that Samuel probably killed, the priest. Remember? Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. So we probably think that he probably did that. Okay. All right. So that's the spoiler review. Okay. That's the end of the spoiler review. All right. So what do you think will happen next year? Okay. What are you hoping to see next season? Like,
Yeah.
like if there's a
Yeah,
next
for
season,
me,
if there's season two.
yeah, I think for the next season, because Dan Turner is stuck in the other world, he not get out from the from the present.
Right.
So
Okay.
Melody and Dan they exchange. So I think this for the next episode, Melody and Mark will be like partners to help Dan to get out from the other world, to be in the
Mhm.
present, because
To be in person.
Dan right now he's in the
It's in the
past.
past. Yep,
It's like
1994, I believe. Yeah.
1994.
Yep, 94. He's there.
That time it's Kalego year, when
Yeah,
all
exactly.
people are
Yeah,
praising and believing the God it's Kalego.
right, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I mean, next season I want
So
to
how
see.
about you?
Yeah. Yeah, so like next season I want to see more, stories about, the original of the cult. I want to see more story about Virgil. So basically I want to see like what he did in 1994 after his brother would disappear. I want to see, yeah, so basically I want to see a younger version of Melody's mom. I want to see where she was, you know, you know, what she was doing, other stuff like that,
Ah,
and other
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, they not
Yeah,
sure it.
yeah,
Just
exactly.
suddenly, her
Yeah,
mother
because she just show
appear.
up. Yeah, she
Yeah,
just
she
show up
just
in the
show up.
present. Right, exactly. We don't know what she was doing. We don't know and all that stuff like that. So I love to, I love to see more season of her when she was younger and what she was doing and how she was protecting her daughter and what she was trying to do to protect her daughter. So yeah, 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 I'd love to see that. All right, so that's all, So yeah, so that's
Yeah,
our
that's
spoiler review and our future plan. Okay, so thank you again for watching us. Thank you for watching this video. Yes, we will try to do better next time. Yeah, but thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and like. And thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for your
yeah,
time.
mga friendship, yan. Dito na namin tatapusin ang aming live Netflix review show. Yan. About Archive
Archive
81.
81. Yeah.
Yan. Yeah, mga friendship, I hope you like our review. This is our first time that we did the review together about the show, because most
Mhm.
of the time we are doing the live reaction while we are watching the movie or show. Yeah, mga friendship. So mga friendship, if you are new to my YouTube channel, yan, please don't forget to press the red button subscribe to help to grow my channel, because my goal this year is to reach 5,000 more subscriber. Yan. Right now I'm having 2,495 subscriber. Yan, half of it. So mga friendship, yan, I hope you like this live, yan, our live review. And if you have any suggestion for our upcoming video live streaming, yan, just please feel free to contact me. Yan, just leave your comment below in our chat box. Yan. And for any of my video, yan, you can leave your comment, yan, so we can see how to improve our channels and how to grow. If you want to share with us, yan, your opinion, your comments, yan. And if you want to join to our live streaming, you have your own channel, and you are small YouTuber like me, yan, we are here to help you. Yan, mga friendship, we need to help each other and grow our channel together. And that's it. So mga friendship, see you all to our next live streaming. Goodbye!